Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out Minecraft from the entirety of hololive English. Now, I'm really excited to get into this. I hope you are all as well. Let's just jump in, hit play in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. I was not expecting the guitar to come in there. Okay. Nice. I love the tonality we're going with for the instrumentation and how that's blending in with the vocal tracks. That sounds excellent. It's a very like a warm, inviting zone with that guitar. And the drums are, you know, pretty standard, but I like the amount of reverberation we're going for here. And having those keys up high is a really nice match, especially when you have that rolling percussion. Just those occasional key hits is really nice because keys almost have this like percussive element to them. So having that dual percussive element with those treble tonalities supplemented in the instrumentation, super fun. Nice, that was clean. So we're getting like these choral backing tracks. I'm not sure if those are done by each vocalist we're getting here, or if those are just different members of the branch. Nice. Oh, that was a big shift in vocal tonality. I like how we're matching up here. So we had, I believe that was OuroKronii, Kiara, Shiori, and then Mococo. I believe that was the order we have here. Sorry if I missed one. But I like how we're shifting through these voices because we start off with this very like almost nasal projection with OuroKronii and Kiara. But then we go into Shiori, who has a bit more breathiness in her voice, and then we come into that like cutesy nasal quality with Mococo's voice. So I like how we're playing around with how we're organizing these vocal tracks. But so far, we've still had a fairly consistent nasal quality for this introductory segment here, this introductory set of vocal tracks. And Shiori, while still nasal, definitely also has that like breathiness and almost huskiness in her voice that really adds to the entirety of the mix. Having that duality in just the sharp nasal quality and this husky, breathy nasal quality as well. Okay. Okay, nice. So we had this little interjection. It was just kind of fun playing around, and then we come into these more breathy abdominal voices now with Calliope. Nice. Nice. All right, it seems like we're really playing into those big cheer choral supports for especially not only those like little cheer moments, but also just generally speaking as choral supports for our main vocal, which is nice. I like that. I will say, you know, as from a song composition standpoint, it maybe doesn't make it necessarily the most like catchiest or anything, but I think for a song like this where you're having a big collaboration with a lot of members, this is great. It's a perfect way to spotlight while also including all these various members. Nice. They sounded really nice together. That was Mokoko and Kiara. They had a really nice duality there. That was really nice. Nice. I like that kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest. the sudden like growl and rasp into that vocal track, but I really like how that sounded. I that was amazing. I like that. Okay. We still have quite a few vocalists that haven't gone yet. Well, I guess that makes sense. We're not even like 2 minutes in. But I like how we're formatting this so far. It's clear that it's not necessarily like a musical showcase as much as it is a vocal one. We're definitely just kind of celebrating the brand here. We're not necessarily, you know, trying to make the musical compositional masterpiece. But this is a cover as well, so this isn't even an original song. So obviously the composition isn't going to be even targeted to these vocalists. So all that considered, this is a really awesome job so far. I'm really, really enjoying this. I love this drum part right here. Alright. Cutting out some of those bass tones and letting the guitar lift. Nice. Is there like suppression on her voice or something? It sounds oddly flat, especially right after IRyS's track here. It might just be because the bass track came up high. That might be why I thought that. Because the bass track takes a lift as Nerissa's track comes in. So I think that might be why I thought that. And I think she's also kind of pushing down with her voice as well. Kind of like using that lowered throat. Kind of pushing down in her range. But still, sounds solid nonetheless. It was just a bit odd because we have this like very clear track. And then this kind of, not necessarily muddied, but just more obscured vocal track right after. She still sounds great though. Oh no, I like how her voice sounds there. That sounds really nice. It's like a soft, breathy tonality mixed with that nasal quality from before. It's almost kind of like a reference to the intro in a sense, because we have those set of a more nasal focused vocalist up at the front of the song, and then now as we get the more open singers and the more abdominal tonalities, it's almost like a mix of the two right there. I really like her voice. Oh, and she's coming down low right now. Nice. That's very high pitched. Nice, we're getting more of that breathiness as well. Nice. That was Mumei right there, right? That was Mumei, right? We have heard Mumei's original song, I believe. We did a reaction for her original song, which was just Mumei, I think. Which I really did enjoy, but I do not remember her voice sounding quite this low. it sounds a lot more abdominal, but it doesn't necessarily sound like out of her range or anything. It sounds pretty natural there. Well, you can tell she's opening up a bit more. You can tell her mouth's like opening up, like elongating a little bit. So maybe it is necessarily not like it may not necessarily be in her like natural speaking range necessarily, but it sounds like really clean nonetheless. I really like that. I wasn't expecting her to sound like that. I love IRyS's voice. That might be one of my favorite duos right there. I think Kiara and Mokoko and Ina and IRyS. I think the way their voices fit together might be my favorite so far. I really like how that sounds. I feel like these two, their vocal tracks are like mixed differently. I think their treble tonalities are a bit boosted because they sound like notably clearer than a lot of the other tracks. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way, it's just very noticeable. Like, it sounds normal there. It sounds normal there. I think they were just... I think their treble tonalities were just boosted for that little segment there, I think. Yeah. Because here... And then it comes back down. Obviously, some of it is obviously their voice, but I think it's a lot of... I think a lot of that is just from the mix, boosting their treble tonalities before, and then bringing it back down to, like, commonality for all the other vocal tracks when they mix in with FUWAMOCO. Oh, and she came down lower here. I love the drums when they... I love the drum part on that line. Alright. The little instrumental clearing. Oh, actually a fade. That's... We actually have the guitar... That's odd, actually. That's odd. Normally you would expect, as we climb up the scale, you would expect us to get louder there. Okay. I like that piano. Nice. I really like Kronii's voice, but I think she kind of tries to belt out a little too much. Like, her vowels are a little too open, and I think that makes her sound a little flat, even if she necessarily isn't. But I think she has a really nice voice. So if she can just get that to kind of hone in a little bit, I think she'd be like one of their best singers. All right. Okay. Nice, that's good. Oh, that's Baelz. Nice. I like the shift up there. That was really clean. Nice. Oh, this might be my favorite grouping of voices. That was amazing. Nice. I mean, you get like a reverb boost combined with a bass match on the vocals. I mean, you sound majestic no matter what you do. But that was an awesome grouping of voices as well. I really like that. Nice. Treble boosted cutout. Nice. Okay. That was Mindcraft by covered by hololive English. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really, really solid. I think as far as group covers go, you know, I think that's kind of as ideal as you can get. Because you get like the spotlights for everybody, and then you also have like all these different pairings and these different like combination of harmonies and vocal layerings and who's doing the choral tracks. I mean, this must have been a nightmare to record, let alone mix. I can't imagine what the mixing job looks like for this cover here, but this is really awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. So thank you very much for recommending that I check this out, and thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to recommend more things for me to check out in the comments below. And aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much.